when President do two presentations today. Today I'm going to do kind of a big overview in under 10 minutes. And this afternoon I'll do something maybe a little bit longer with slides, 6 slides. And the two together will be my presentation today. I think we all know now about my past as a spy. I created the Marine Corps Intelligence Agency. I'm a top nonfiction reviewer. I know a lot of stuff. The three big things that we're dealing with, thank you.
Here's the good news, I'm not pulling you off, I'm getting you louder.
All right. Can you hear me now? Howard Dean, eat your heart out.
Yeah!
All right, I apologize for those of you. Where shall I start? At the beginning. All right. Now I'll start with the best is yet to come. This is the beginning of the best is yet to come. Now, we all know we've got some big problems, and it's been my blessing to have been a spy, to have created our nation's newest national intelligence agency, the Marine Corps Intelligence Activity, back in 1888, my former life. I'm sure I'm reincarnated. The crickets are glad I'm gone. And then I became a top nonfiction reviewer. And you can find all of my reviews. In fact, bigbatusa.org, where you can also donate. We need gas money. And I will be back at the bucket from 12 to 2 and then from 4 to 6, doing pictures which don't cost you a penny. But I very quickly realized that we needed to do election reform. And I wrote a book, Election 2008, Lipstick on the Pig. And I understood that election fraud was how Wall Street gets a crooked Congress, which allows Wall Street to steal $100 trillion from all of you through naked short selling and other crimes. It also allows Wall Street to launder $100 trillion over the past 20 years from trafficking in women and children and drugs and so forth. Now and then I'll just give you the last thing is satanic pedophilia. People weren't ready for this. We're losing 800,000 to 1 million kids every year in the United States of America. We're losing 8 million to 10 million across the world every year. Satanic pedophilia and the blackmail of Congress people with children whose minds have been fractured that are then captured on video having sex with the congressman or woman. I don't know why I just thought of Hillary Clinton.
Oh, yeah.
It's a horrible, horrible thing. Everything is connected. Now, here's the good news as I move into kind of my faith, family, and freedom close. I can tell you as a former spy who's also had top NSA clearances, crypto clearances, I'm friends with Bill Binney and others at the top of NSA. We have every single email, text, call, and banking transaction going back 15 years. I used to be focused on traders. This includes all of the representatives of the British government, including MI6 and MI5, that are actively working with rogue elements of the CIA and the FBI to frame Americans for murder, like my friend Chris Fogarty, who wrote a book on the Irish famine. The British murdered 5 million Irishmen to steal their food with 67 regiments. Okay, do not underestimate the degree to which the British Empire has been screwing the American Republic since 1776. Do not believe for a minute that China, Iran, or Russia are our enemy. I believe that President Trump, President Putin, General Secretary Xi Jinping, and I will tell you frankly, because I had something to do with it back in the day, the Supreme Leader of Iran are on speed dial. Everything you're being told by the media, by the government, by the universities, by the churches, by the labor unions is a lie. And that's one of the reasons I brought John Peterson to this stage, because we literally are just at the beginning of restoring human knowledge. For the past 100 years, they've been dumbing us down and drugging us up. And you are our Bunker Hill. You are our moral compass. And you are our intellectual foundation for reopening everybody's mind. And if you haven't read Martin Geddes' book, Open Your Mind Change, which I wrote the foreword to, I recommend it to you strongly. So let me finish up for today with the idea in factor 2. There's a lot of good in Utah. There's also some evil, but there's a lot of good in Utah. And Brigham Young University, and CIA loves Brigham Young University because it delivers people who speak a foreign language and have been overseas. They do have a drinking problem. A more perfect union. Miracles, in God we trust. I wasn't naive when I started this tour. It's a God thing. I was unemployed on Social Security in my wife's basement. I gave her the house 10 years ago. I cleansed myself of all property, took no paycheck, have no pension. Then I had dinner with Juan O. Savin in the Trump Hotel. Not his real name. Kind of a 4-star equivalent undercover presidential agent.
Know who? Yeah. So it's true.
Juan and I have had a lot of fun together. And he said to me over dinner on the 7th of March, Robert, wouldn't it be cool if you put together a convoy and we're at Mount Rushmore on the 4th of July? Yes, Juan, that would be really cool. He wrecked my life. I've been doing 16-hour days, 7 days a week, and when I finish speaking here, I have to go back to the coach and deal with the minutia. But no disrespect is intended, and I will not do pictures while other speakers are speaking. So we'll finish this program, and then I'll be back there from 12 to 2, and then from 4 to 6. But what this is really all about is doing to the present federal and state and local governments what the Founding Fathers tried to do to the British government in 1776. I don't want to abolish the government, I just want to clean it up. And the way we clean it up is by starting at the school board level. I was watching on live stream when the representative was speaking about getting back into the school board, and she's absolutely right. Only you don't go to a school board meeting by yourself. You go with 200 other people that you've agreed with the day before. Then you fire the school board. Same thing with commissioners, county commissioners, and we're lucky to have commissioner from Elko County. I was inspired also to do this tour by Sheriff Richard Mack. And by the way, I urge all of you to join the Constitutional Sheriffs and Peace Officers Association. Sheriff Mack will be manning a table back by his coach back there for the rest of the day. And you should certainly do that. And more importantly, you should all vet your sheriff. He provides something for you to vet your sheriff, and you should be going to your sheriffs and saying, and I think I'm done. You should be going to your sheriffs and saying, you absolutely need to be a constitutional sheriff. So faith, family, and freedom, for me, is what all of you have to demand. And you have to start at the local level. I will just end by saying, in case some of you aren't back tonight, we're starting a new organization, 99 versus 1. That organization will offer 200 million citizens a chance to organize. We will not monetize those emails. We will not exploit those emails. What we will do is we will point you like a gun at every school board, county commission, state legislative hearing, federal hearing. And I believe that by 2024, we will be completely back on track. And you should not be giving any donations to any politicians who do not agree to sponsor #Unrig Election Reform Act, which is the heart of how you take back the power. I'm going to go watch my hog films now. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Robert David Steele.
Robert David Steele, everybody.
And the beauty of that entire presentation is that we don't